and buenas noches to y'all. My name is Sheriff Joe Apiro. Welcome to the real Winlandia stories of the Highway Patrol. Now, in this week's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we get to learn how to play America's favorite game, Let's Spot the Illegal. Now, I know all you law dogs keep talking about Congress's intent to wholly occupy, an unreasonable search and seizure. Well, let me tell you something, America. This new law does not violate the Constitution, and by no means will we be racially profiling. Now, let's go to today's episode, where we get to learn how to play America's favorite game, Let's Spot the Illegal. Now, on October 7th, 2002, exactly 500 years after we landed on this here continental breakfast we call America, I was patrolling the predominantly Hispanic community, where the residents have a lovely and respectful relationship with yours truly.
Globos, Señora, pase, barriga, mire, que tengo todo lo que usted quiere, mire, todo mejor que lo que usted quiere. Mire, señora, su esposo no se le paga, no se preocupe, tengo lo que tengo, pero mire, pásale, mire, señora, tengo la pomada perfecta para su esposo. Si no se le para, no se preocupe, señora. Mire, si no se le para la tos, aquí está el remedio, nomás se le da aquí tantito. Fácil.
As I was on my morning patrol, I noticed an illegal Indian resident who was selling products without a permit. So I asked her in her native Hispanic Indian cultural tongue if she had a permit for the products she was perpetrating. Hey, ¿tú tener permiso para sus nalgas? She responded very positively and informed me she'd be getting a permit very soon.
¡Hijo de la gran mierda!
Now, as I was wrapping up that incident, which I entitled the Selling Permit Incident, I noticed that at the corner of my eye, two hoodlums of the Hispanic persuasion declamating private property.
Oh, that's tight.
Apretado. Now, I approached the two suspects cautiously and calmly. Now, the life of an officer is always dangerous, so I remember I told them to hold their hands up in the air so they wouldn't cause any more trouble. What do you ugly baiters think you're doing? In that instant, one of the assailants attacked me with an evil Aztec kick. And a deadly gas was emitted. Oh, my life was in danger, so I remember I fired a couple warning shots in the air. You shot my leg! You shot my leg! I'm telling my mom! One of the suspects took off running, but unfortunately I suffered a minor setback and had to call for backup. Officers, donuts down, requesting backup. I then gave an adequate description of the suspect. Roger, 3 little lambs jacking the beanstalk over. I got 1 machaca down and a churro who took a run for the border. The suspect's a brown male between 4 and 6 feet tall of the Hispanic Indian cultural descent. The suspect's a brown male with... He's armed and dangerous. I repeat, he's armed and dangerous. Mario Horanditas Torres de Nalga, otherwise known as Machaca, he's facing 50 years in the federal penitentiary for trespassing into America, not looking like an American, and putting too much chamoy on his toasted locos. As for the other suspect, Mario Horanditas Torres de Nalga, we caught him a couple hours later at the local swap meet. He's doing 100 years in the federal penitentiary for failing to subscribe to cable TV, eating too many lollipops, and not coming to this show. As for myself, Officer Joseph Apiro, I was given a free paid vacation to Guadalajara, Mexico, where I could learn more about the beautiful culture of margaritas and senoritas. Yeah! Well, that's all we got for this week's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to tune in next week where we head out to Arizona and hang all the Mexicans.